It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA.
Survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, game 1. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. You take a look at the Spurs. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game 1 in your building. I'm with you there. I think you got to give them the early nod as favorites.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Smart. Slim is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
They set the pick. Here is Slim. He's covered by Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. Slim's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Parker. Second shot opportunity. Here's Dedmon. He kicks to Parker. On the wing, Green. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The dish to Barton. Gobert, the screen. Here's Barton, covered by Green. A floater. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Leonard with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out to the wing. Now here's Smart, guarded closely. To the middle, there's Gobert. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Parker. There's the feed to Leonard. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Leonard kicks to Dedmon. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The pass to Ingram. Gobert, the screen. He feeds it to Smart. Here's Barton. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green, the pass to Leonard. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Leonard's got his first basket. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here is Slim. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Oh!
Yeah. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Both free throws good from Barton. San Antonio leading. Parker with him. Outguarded by Smart. Aldridge is screened. Parker dishes to Aldridge. The putback cleans up the mess with the set. Put back flush.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead and handle your business.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barton. Great D that time from Leonard.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Smart kicks to Millsap. Lakers passing it around. Millsap is screen on Green. Back to Millsap. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Here's Smart following the bucket by the Spurs. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. You can put coach in the crowd that feels game 1 is the most important game in the series. He said to take the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Picked by Randall. Now here's Smart, covered by Parker. Now here's Smart. Here's Randall, rejected by Gasol. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. And that one is hit.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Lakers trail by 9. Barton passes to Smart. Here is Slim. Pass to Barton. He dishes it to Randall. Shoots from the baseline. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Spurs leading by 7. And here is Parker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Randall with the bucket.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Dishes it to Aldridge. The rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Robinson's checked in for the Lakers. And Stevenson comes in for Barton. Parker kicks to Aldridge. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Spurs leading by 4. Aldridge is screen. And Parker, here we go. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Parker's got his first bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Smart. There's a screen by Robinson. Here is Slim. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Ingram. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Good. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Pass to Randall. Kicks to Smart. Pass to Ingram. Here's the 3. Shot is off.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
The Lakers with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Picked by Randall. Here is Slim. Soft touch off the glass. Slim's got 6.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Stolen by Smart. Here's the break. And it's blocked. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shots good by Mills.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now, here's Stevenson. Randall dishes to Stevenson. Here's Smart. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 7 points for Marcus Smart. Here's Clark. Picked by Lee. Clark kicks to Mills. And they come right back. With their own three-pointer. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Spurs lead by 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number. Thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
This has been a shooting drill thus far.
Warm-up jumpers because there hasn't been much resistance.
They've got Pau Gasol. Mills out there with David Lee. And it's Simmons in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch. And I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
No good from Clark. Lakers trail by 10, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Barton. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Mills passes to Simmons. Feeds to Mills. Over in the corner, Lee. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. Here's Los Angeles now. They haven't allowed any points in the second. Quarter. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that become quite commonplace.
Here's Barton. Rebound, San Antonio. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Mills kicks to Simmons. Gasol, a screen on Stevenson. Simmons. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. And the Spurs making a change here. Green's checked in. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now the dish to Millsap. He kicks to Barton. They get a hand on it. Stevenson passes to Millsap. Rejected by Gasol.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Bogut at the elbow. Here's Barton. The shot no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The feed now to Green. From deep. And the shot is good. Green's got 8.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Millsap. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks, Doris. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Stevenson kicks to Bogut, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second is Kawhi Leonard. Third is LaMarcus Aldridge.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And the basket by Stevenson. Now Mills. He's got 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Right side Leonard. 17-foot shot on the way. That's short off the rim. Lee against Millsap. The pass to Barton. Poked loose. And Gobert kicks to Barton. From outside, off the mark.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
The Spurs shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Leonard has been playing really well. He's got 13 points and the 1 steal.
Lakers trail by 16. Here's Barton. 6 points for him. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Moment here now for an injury report.
Kevin, I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. Given they are in the midst of a playoff run, you can bet he'll try everything he can to get back on the floor as soon as possible. The team hopes so, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For San Antonio, they've been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. And the basket by Bogut.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Parker left side. To the paint, here's Aldridge. And he slams it one-handed.
That's leadership. Really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Shot clock at 5, but he stays with it. Here's Barton. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter. San Antonio leading by 14. Parker drives in. Gobert with the block. And now Stevenson running the floor all by himself.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Aldridge, and he dunks it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes,
Bring it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And the Lakers call time here.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Julius Randle's checked in for Bogut. Robinson comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Slim in for Paul Millsap. Parker's shot is off. Lakers trail by 12. Barton dishes to Stevenson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Aldridge, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Pass to Ingram. Poked away. He feeds it to Smart. Pulls up. They get it again.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him the big edge on the glass.
Parker's shot is off.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Smart passes to Randle. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in.
Jonathan Simmons.
Stevenson kicks to Smart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the shot is good. And that's now 7 points for Julius Randle.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Now the Lakers on the break. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Smart.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Simmons, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Clark, who's checked in for San Antonio. Lakers trail by 9. Smart dishes to Randle. Passes it to Ingram. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. The pass to Ingram. Picked by Randle. 6 on the shot clock. Smart wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Left side, Leonard. And he dunks it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Stevenson kicks to Randle. To the inside. Smart. Shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Aldridge kicks to Parker. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. That's 7 points for Tony Parker.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
Spurs making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Stevenson passes to Robinson. He dishes it to Smart. Kicks it out to Stevenson. No one near him. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Parker outside. And it's Parker again missing. Lakers trail by 14. Randall with a screen for Smart. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Smart's got 11.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Dishes to Aldridge. Kicks it to Parker. Five to shoot. Here's Gasol, and it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Spurs. They lead by 14. And now we'll send it.
Kevin, I'm here with David Lee. And David, you're...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny well for San Antonio. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like?
And that'll wrap up our halftime show, the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
So for the Lakers right now, Slim is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Smart, and it's the points. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Smart dishes to Barton. Here's Gobert. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Here's Ingram. No good. Great D that time from Leonard. San Antonio leading by 15. Pass to Aldridge. They set the pick. Leonard attacking. Rejected by Millsap. Here's Ingram. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 8 points for Slim.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Aldridge a screen. Down low. Up off the screen. Gobert with the block. It's stolen by Green. Feeds it to Dedmon. Here's Aldridge. Gobert with the block. Kicks it out to Leonard from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Lakers trail by 13. Pass to Ingram. Millsap a screen. Here is Slim. He's covered by Leonard.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so it's San Antonio with it. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting for
And the first one drops.
Kawhi Leonard. Taking 2 shots.
Leonard hits them both. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Here is Slim. He's covered by Leonard. Ingram passes to Smart. Inside. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the block.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage. Tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Take a look at what Slim's been doing. He has 8 points. He has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Mills is checked in for San Antonio. Leonard attacking. He kicks it to Mills. It's tipped. Stolen by Smart. The dish to Barton. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Simmons.
Here's Ingram. He with the block. Here's Simmons. Leonard on the wing. And the foul on Will Barton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Spurs making a change here. Clark's checked in. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Lakers. Leonard kicks to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Dedmon's shot is off.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Nice ball mover by San Antonio. And Lee with the stuff.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam? And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Smart passes to Ingram. Down low. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 13.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Oubre's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers also with a sub. Randall's checked in. It's stolen by Randall. Smart with the ball. 13 points in the game. Screen by Bogut. To the wing on the left. All sorts of time. The shot is off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
No good from Clark. Lakers trail by 18. And there's the feed to Randall. It's tipped. Oubre with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Finished off the break. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Pau Gasol is checked in for the Spurs. Robinson's checked in for the Lakers. Lance Stevenson comes in for Barton. The Lakers with the ball. And Stevenson kicks to Smart. Lee with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. No good from Clark. Lakers trail by 20. Nobody near Stevenson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Mills dishes to Oubre. To the inside. Robinson with the block. Passes it to Ingram. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Screen by Lee. Mills passes to Lee. And that is good. Lee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
That's good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Oubre. And the shot is good. Oubre's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Picked by Randall. Here's Ingram. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Mills. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Lee. To the paint. Gasol against Randall. And it's San Antonio with another. Lakers trail by 17. Stevenson kicks to Randall. To the middle. Hangs. And the layup good by Smart. Smart's got 17.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Mills dishes to Clark. And here's Mills. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. No luck. Lakers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Picked by Randall. 55 seconds left to play in the third. He with the block. Now Mills. Outside Gasol. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. 8 points for him. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Smart. He's got 17. Picked by Randall. A floater. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
You know, Smart is playing well. He's got 19 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Spurs leading by 13. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Stevenson. Clark kicks to Mills. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
For Los Angeles, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And so, Smart nails both of them. 5 seconds left in the third. And here's Mills for three, and no good trying to get that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit.
And now, your Spurs Dance Team.
And we're ready to get rolling again, our Cinco de Mayo broadcast. And San Antonio has possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Gobert with a screen on Green. Barton kicks to Gobert. And here's Stevenson for three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And Parker comes with the help. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
What a performance from Lance Stevenson here. He's got 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Spurs leading by 10. It's deflected. Leonard against Milson. And again, it's Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 23.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Here's Barton, guarded by Green. Outside for Millsap. Gobert with it. Millsap a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert the pass to Barton. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Randall. The layup missed.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Parker outside. Outside Aldridge. Inside. Here's Leonard. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 3 assists tonight.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint, and they have now turned this into a physical game.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Here's Leonard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And that one's good. And that's now 9 points for Julius Randle.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Barton, guarded by Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game for Barton, he has 8 points and 6 assists.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Barton. A floater. Rebound San Antonio. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And that one's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he gets it to go. And 11 points for Julius Randle.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Gasol wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Picked by Randle. Now here's Smart. Misses off the left iron. Spurs leading by 18. Gasol on the high post. Green left side. The pass to Aldridge. A special move. For the shot. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Parker's shot is off. Lakers trail by 18. Millsap has the open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 8 points for Millsap. And San Antonio shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Barton dishes to Millsap, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Parker outside. Uses the glass to finish the leg. And the Spurs lead by 18.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
No good.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Leonard attacking, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Slimmy's checked in for Julius Randle. Smart passes to Barton. Gobert, the screen. Here's Ingram. Mills with the rebound. Mills has got rebound number 5 here tonight. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense. Oh, you got to take.
And he gets it back. Here's Ingram. Good D by Gasol. Spurs leading by 20. And here's Leonard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Leonard kicks to Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Barton dishes to Gobert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Now Murray. It's deflected. Smart with the ball. Here's Barton. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Murray. Clark, the pass to Murray. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Oubre can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 20. Kicks it to Barton. Millsap in the corner. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now Murray. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. The kick out to Anderson. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Spurs lead by 20.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Spurs.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Kawhi Leonard. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The first one falls, and Los Angeles with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Gobert. Thomas Robinson comes in for Paul Millsap. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Will Barton. Here's Smart. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Bogut. Oubre pulls it in.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Here is Slim. Screened by Bogut. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
9 seconds left in the game. Stevenson right side. Screen by Bogut. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from...
Pal, this win was punctuated.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He had a tremendous first half, and that clearly inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. Checking out Cleveland, they expended some energy getting out of the first round, closing it out in 6 games. Now the focus shifts to opening the series tonight on a positive note. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is, the top seeds are usually at the top because they want it the most. But every now and then, an underdog can come in and take everything away.